All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we begin, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
And one to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well, peace, blessings, and salutations. Unto the fully elect tabernacle of David scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Out here once again to do the work, or to come out here and prophesy and teach out of the Holy Bible, or to wake up the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, which are the true tribes of Israel. All right, and hey, we got to focus on prophecy because that's the main thing. All right, that's being fulfilled before our eyes, man. All right, like it says in Habakkuk. You know, the vision was yet for an appointed time, but at the end shall speak and not lie. All right, and we're seeing major things go on that the Lord spoke before time.
Okay.
All right, and right now, you can go to Jeremiah 49 where it talks about the least of the flock, drawing them out. You know, what is that going into? You got the small hats, all right, which, you know, for years they bamboozled the world into believing that they're the chosen people.
Okay.
And right now they got all this, you know, political power. They got military power. They control and run the world. Which, if you say that about them, you know, it's considered hate speech, it's anti-Semitism, so on and so forth. But it is what it is.
Okay.
And right now, you know, you got turmoil over there right now where there was an alleged attack from Gaza on the Israeli state. They're saying that hundreds of people dead. A lot of people kidnapped, you know, taken captive, all right, so on and so forth. They said the Hamas a terrorist group came in there and did this and that. But, you know, being a watchman, a prophet of the Lord, we have discernment. We have eyesight. You know, we know how to differentiate between the fluff, the BS, the propaganda, the psyops versus the real deal. What we're seeing right now is what you would say a rumor of war. All right, because right now, yeah, it's conflict and there's actual real casualties going on, but the play that's happening, we know that this is going back to the key rollers, the high players. All right, the higher ups, the globalists, the elite, they're putting this all together. All right, and when you read into the Hamas group, they're really part of the Mossad, which the Mossad is backed by the CIA. So really, this is an inside job. A lot of people ain't gonna find that out till, of course, later down the line.
It's crazy because they say the CIA was formed like a year after Israel became a state or whatever, in 1948. I think the CIA was formed a year before, a year after. So they go hand in hand. You know, with all these different psyops and, you know, things going on. It's nothing's by coincidence, nothing's by mistake
at all.
Jeremiah 49. I like to read the NASB 20. Jeremiah 49 and 15 to read down. For behold, I have made you small among the nations, despised among people. As for the terror you cause, the arrogancy of your heart have deceived you.
That sounds like Obadiah.
Well, that is like the same thing. They're saying the same thing. That these Edomites will become so unbearable among the world that they will become despised. You know, they will become a common enemy amongst the nations. Because these are the main people that are just constantly in everybody's nose, imposing their policies everywhere, you know, dividing up nations and breaking up the peace between countries. That's what they've been doing.
Sending economic
hitmen and puppets, destabilizing governments. They've been doing this for quite some time.
Taking the people's resources.
You
know, covenant fields,
taking them by violence, like it tells you. So they're becoming more despised. Like all them Islamic countries over there, they hate those small hats over there. They can't stand them, and that's why they're following Russia's charge. They're coming up under them, and they're getting protected. They're getting armed. You know, they're being supplied weapons, missile defenses. You know, and that's the role of Russia playing guard.
The smaller nations.
Read that again.
Jeremiah 49 and 15. For behold, I have made you small among the nations, despised among people. As for the terror you cause, the arrogance.
Hey, another thing. They was having a pro-Palestine rally in New York and in London, where people are actually protesting on the behalf of the Palestinians. Even though in the media it's like the Palestinians is abusing, they're abusing the Israelis, and they're showing women crying and screaming, and
But before, you weren't allowed to do that. Be pro-Palestine. Before, you said free Palestine or something like that, you was looked at as your enemy. Now people are coming out. People's eyes are really being opened by these events that are taking place, on the other side of the world, all over the world, really. But this event in particular, Esau is looking for sympathy, but they're really exposing themselves at the same time.
Yeah, people are bucking up against the status quo. The mind control Esau put in the media, man. The people, they're like, nah, man.
That ain't right.
The Lord has spirit on these people to buck up against. That goes in Joel, the 20th chapter. Where people calls the laborer and the toiler, Amal, the Hebrew word Amal, to go against Esau's agenda.
Yeah, because the media right now, they're gonna make you believe that the Israelis, they're being attacked. That it's Hamas and it's these. They call them what they call these guys. They have names for names that make them sound like terrorists.
Yeah.
Insurgents. Yeah. These guys. They'll make you believe that Israel's being attacked. In reality, it's been the Israelis. They're the ones that have been doing this to these people. Yeah. They're the ones that
keep throwing rocks and hiding their hands when it's up in the air.
They're the ones
Let them attack somebody and then they retaliate.
Yeah.
All you're gonna hear is just, we're being attacked.
Yeah. They're always the aggressor.
Yeah. What's the Polish proverb?
They
They cry in pain as they strike you.
Yeah.
That's so true. And they've been getting away with that, since their foundation.
And now with this so-called attack, think about how justified they're gonna feel and be in going and just fucking dropping missiles on those people.
And see, now this is gonna give credence to that dude, Netanyahu, not a Jew, not Netanyahu, because they was already crying for him to get up out of there anyway. They're not happy with him, but now,
see, I told you.
I've been trying to warn you. So now he gets his credence back, and now he's in position where he can wage war and do the things that the elites want him to do anyway. They want to get after Iran. They're going to try to trace this back to Iran.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But they're doing this. The Mossad, that's CIA. The same. Remember when ISIS was a thing? There was the boogeyman terrorist of the Middle East. But yet they was attacking everybody but Israel.
Yeah, kind.
All you got to do is just, why aren't they attacking them?
It's still for the Israeli secret intelligence something, man. It was traced back to them.
Yeah, man.
I got 3 more verses. Jeremiah 49:16. As for the terror you cause, the arrogance of your heart has deceived you. You who live in the clefts of the rock, who occupy the height of the hill, though you make your nest as high as.
Hey, Salaki, they were actually at the top of the governments that run the world. That's another level, another fold to look at it as the clefts of the rock. They're at the top of the government. They secretly run the world because they've been given the ability to rule in this time, and it starts with those small hats. Okay, they're at the very top. When you look at those elite banking families, that's them at the top of the totem pole. All right, you got it, bro.
Though you make your nest as high as an eagle's, I will bring you down from there, declares the Lord. Edom will become an object of horror. Everyone who passes by it will be appalled and will hiss at all his wounds.
That's these people that we referring to. That's the global elites, the people that run the world. Them, people that run all the industries, run all these corporations. Was it BlackRock? What's the other one? Vanguard. That's people that run this. That's people that's getting called out. That's the world that's being exposed.
Verse 18, like the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah with its neighbors, says the Lord, no one will live there, nor will any one of mankind reside in it. It's talking about America. America's going to be destroyed 100%. Which America is basically the elites, you know, the elite bankers use America as, you know, basically their arm. You know, it's force to their enforcement. You know, they use the military, American military, to go all around the world. You know, pushing their agenda, taking resources. You know, setting up their bases. You know, that's what America does. So America is going to be destroyed. So the Lord is going to take his arm away from the elite bankers.
What did it say? The scripture says the Lord has Babylon is a golden cup in the Lord's hands. You know, really these elites that use Babylon in a similar way, where they use Babylon, like the brother was saying, to enforce all their bullshit throughout the world. You know, you don't get down with what the elites want to push in your country. Next thing you know, you're going to have troops. You're going to have troops at your doorstep.
The best, I just want to ask what you said, the best thing that you can do if you really want to be the good guy and the bad guy, control both sides, control the opposition, right? Is to have someone else's fingerprint on doing the dirty work.
Okay.
So they'll make all these things, they'll be all innocent, why are you attacking us and all of that, but then they'll be sending other backdoor things to have somebody else make the move, like America. So now when you get mad at what policies that came from the top of the elites, it'll point right to America that's doing the things, but they're secretly, if you don't know, sending orders to do these things. Okay, that's a tactic of war, to make someone else think that there's a different boogeyman or a bad guy, while it's you right in their face.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That was
You still
I had
that was
something.
it?
You still reading?
you still had something?
I had something.
Because I know in that same chapter, it goes right into the least of the flock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it.
Because when you think about it, we know that they're going to play a key role in the development into this big world war, because we know America's ties and relations with Israel. So basically, whatever trouble that they start, America is going to have to be involved with. All right. The whole Ukraine situation with Russia, we know that they've been trying to. Basically, NATO been trying to extend themselves closer to Russia, and try to get more posture over their, their control. But who's in office in Ukraine? Who's helping the West?
Yeah. What
achieve that?
What is he? Where is he? What is his dude's name? Zelensky.
What
is he?
What exactly is he?
Yeah, he's a what you call a small hat.
No, he's one of them.
So you see how they prop these puppet leaders up. A lot of them are bought and paid for. Some of them may be Israelites, but a lot of in the eastern areas of the world, they're Edomites. They're small hats that they prop up, that they set up as these leaders, like the brother was going into last night. A lot of those sheikhs and princes over there in Saudi Arabia and these
Sheik,
sheiks,
right. Yep.
they're Edomites.
Yep.
They what is it? They married into those families, and you know, for the control, because they know the resources that those Ishmaelites possess in the Middle East. You know, this man wants everything. You know, whether he has to, and it kind of reminds me of when after Alexander, his kingdom was split between the four generals.
Yep.
How they fought each other for more territory, and you know, they were willing to marry. Yeah, I'll let you marry my daughter, and it was a whole bunch of slick ass wicked shit going on.